Hello everyone, Jeff here for Respawn Studios, back with episode 7 of Diary of an Achievement Whore. Now, I have a few different topics to go over in this. One is going to be talking about the range in difficulty and the sort of evolution in style of achievements. So we'll get to that. You see my gamer score right now is 156,078. So one of the other things I want to get to is the idea of having odd number achievements, odd being not ending in a 5 or 0, so messing up your gamer score. Now, they just had an update that actually came out today, Valentine's Day, that made achievements easier to, I guess maybe not navigate, but just see. When you're in achievements, how it was before was you just saw the name of an achievement and its value, but you then had to click on it to bring up the description. Now they've added the description on top of that previous layer, so it just is simpler to navigate. So I guess I just went back on my own point, but you know what I mean. So right here, you can see the descriptions of the achievements are now there. You don't have to click on it to get into it. The second Dead Rising 3 DLC also recently came out, so that's what I was looking at achievements for as well. So I mentioned a little bit in the previous video that there are these achievements you unlock that aren't worth anything in apps, which are kind of interesting. Alright, now, I want to show you what I mean about range and difficulty and style of achievements. Now, if you're an achievement whore and you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that achievements used to be incredibly simple. When the Xbox 360 first launched, developers didn't really know if achievements would even take off, how to really design them. So a lot of games, especially the sports games, only had a couple achievements, and they were to do very simple things, or at least you could get them simply, like the NBA achievements, which I'll show later. You could go into the menu and adjust the sliders, which means you could make your team have 100% in everything. You can never miss a shot, and you have the opponent miss every single shot, so you can get 100 rebounds, get 1 billion points, etc., etc. Now, what I was showing there, I think Halo had really good balanced achievements that were also fair, beating the campaign on higher difficulty levels, doing things in multiplayer that are slightly difficult, but they're also doable for any player. Like get 5 vehicle kills on a map, or the shotgun spree. Now here in baseball, I want to show another kind of achievement that I do like. It's not good for achievement whores because it takes hundreds of hours to get, but I think that's an achievement that actually really feels like an achievement, which is right here, to make the Hall of Fame in my player mode. Now, I love baseball games. Unfortunately, we're probably not going to get one on Xbox, at least for a few years. Sony has the only franchise right now, the MLB 2K, the show franchise. But to get the Hall of Fame, you have to play at least, I think, 10 seasons. You have to get all these different goals. So it takes a lot of time and effort. And so you really feel that you've earned that. Now, on the other hand, there are some insane achievements which force you to play games in weird ways that I think take the fun out of them. But again, this is just my opinion. If you're watching these, maybe you like or agree with some of my opinions. Silent Hill is my favorite series that isn't Zelda, but I don't have any Nintendo systems right now. So Silent Hill is probably my favorite series as of right now. This Silent Hill HD collection is Silent Hill 2 and 3. And the achievements, some of them are for beating it, but those are only 2 achievements worth like 10 gamer score each. Most of these are bizarre. Like get every single collectible, get the strange endings, beat the games in under 2 hours each. It's just weird stuff. Like, why would they want to have you run through the game and like miss out on all the cool stuff? Like, I don't know. Alright, now, I'm scrolling through the hundreds and hundreds of games I've played. I think it says 430 or something is my total. I want to show you the 2 major achievement styles. So here was the NBA 2K6, which had the, again, These would probably be difficult if you had to do it in an actual game with actual like normal settings, but you were able to adjust the sliders in the menu and make it very easy. Dead or Alive 4 had some crazy online achievements. Here, I'm going to go to Quake 4, which has probably infamously the most impossible achievement of all time. I mean, yes, there are impossible achievements in that they were glitched in other games that you can't get or were never patched, but Quake 4 has a boneheaded achievement. Now, granted, it did come out pretty early into 360, so maybe they didn't really consider this, but who the hell approved this? Be number one on all leaderboards. Be number one for every game type overall. Have the best score in the world. What? So if you played like the first ever multiplayer match and did the best, you would get that. And maybe a couple people ever overtook that. But 99.99999% of people can never ever get that. That's just crazy. Now, talking about balancing achievements, I don't just mean like value of gamer score. I know I haven't really even talked about that. But Dead Rising, I think, gets everything perfect. Every achievement is worth 20 gamer score, or at least they were in Dead Rising 1 and 2. I know 3, they switched it up. And even Off the Record, I believe, switched it up. But anyway, they were all worth 20 gamer score, and they had a kind of range in difficulty. But I think that made it balanced. It felt fair. None of them were totally impossible. Yes, some were definitely easier than others, but they were all doable. So you felt like there was reason to actually replay the game, and you could accomplish that. So I think that was a good feeling. Here is the opposite. Perfect Dark Zero. A lot of people, myself included, loved Perfect Dark 64. Not so much on the Xbox 360. And unfortunately, a lot of the achievements were for multiplayer, which very few people played. And yes, you could still play against bots, but the AI was miserable and it just was not fun to play. You can ask Gino. I grinded hours and hours, dozens of hours, trying to get multiplayer achievements, and I only got a few. Against bots, against real people, it was stupid. The totals were way too high, and it just didn't make sense. Now, the other thing I wanted to get to is the number value. Like having 8 gamer score, 12 gamer score. Okay, those together are reasonable because they are story related and you have to get them. So they want you then, it's like an incentive to finish the story to get an even gamer score. But then there are games like TMNT, which also had story-based ones that were an odd number, but I think they also had odd number achievements for other things. And that is terrible. Like, why? Why would you want to mess up someone's gamer score? I know it's not, it's a stupid little number anyway, but that for crazy people like me, it does mean something. Not having it even at the end, of 5 or a 0, it just looks weird. Since a lot of games only use 5s and 0s, it's just kind of strange. Now, the final thing I wanted to point out, if you're on the Xbox One, and if you've watched my last couple of videos, obviously I am now, the Upload Studio. It saves a lot of the achievements you get, or you could say Xbox to record that, and then you can view someone's clips of their achievements. The other cool thing is if you go into, I think it's just the Upload Studio app itself, and you look at popular videos, you could try and find achievement guides. So if you don't want to go to YouTube for whatever reason, you could go to the Upload Studio and look for clips from that game. And they might not even be necessarily labeled for the achievements, but they might just be little things that help. Alright, so I guess that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you liked that. Thank you very much for watching, and I should be back with more videos soon.